I was just minding my own business playing solo Trials when I matched the most toxic and angry trash talker I have ever seen. We're talking hate mail, teabagging, sweaty meta loadout, and once he hopped on Discord, he called me just about every insult imaginable.
Because I think you're a
And so I did the logical thing every content creator does in this situation and challenged him to a good old-fashioned 1v1. Just to give you guys some context about what led up to this, I had just been beaten 5-4 in Trials, and even though I performed miles better than everyone else in the lobby, we ended up losing the game and then got relentlessly teabagged by this extraordinarily angry fellow. Now you guys have got to understand, my playstyle is fairly passive when I'm sniping, but even though this teabagging guy was using a meta shotgun, he was even more passive than me, would literally never push, constantly bait his teammates to cover his own butt, and then teabag after every single kill. Right after the match, the hate mail started rolling in, and he said stuff like, "Thanks for the elo, can. Do you have a brain? You're the cringiest kid I've ever met. Join up so I can drop my nuts on your chin." Now, I didn't know this at the time, but while he was sending the hate mail, he was actually doing research about me, and then he definitely came prepared to our 1v1 with the most ridiculous trash talk. Trust me, I've received quite a bit of trash talk in the past, but by the end of this video, this guy was about 10 times more hilarious than any other trash talker I've seen. I really don't know what I did to deserve all this because I just try to make helpful and entertaining videos, and I even tried to be nice and compliment this guy when he made good plays, but he was just having none of it. So without further ado, here's what happened when he finally accepted my invitation to join the fire team in voice chat and begin the 1v1.
Oh. Switch on the toggle? I looked at your percentages. You're either a controller player or you aimbot, so it's one or the other.
So you think using controller is really easy or something?
I can look up Panda's numbers, I can look up Panda's percentages, and then I can look up Potato's percentages on MNK, and like if theirs isn't anywhere near yours, I guarantee you're not better than either of them.
Oh yeah, I'm certainly not better than them. Headshot percentages don't tell the whole story, dude.
They call out cheaters pretty damn well.
Ooh.
Don't get close to a shotgunner. I'll give you that one as free advice. Look, I know you thought you were gonna get me in here and I was gonna be some little idiot kid that you could just like manipulate or talk over, but it's not that way. I'm actually educated, I'm smart, and I'm good at this game.
Wow,
so let's continue, and you can quit being a condescending bitch.
Okay, bro.
You have a sniper, I have a shotty. Don't be amazed when I shotgun you. I won't be amazed when you snipe me. How about that? Can we agree to those terms?
Yeah,
How
bro.
does that sound?
Deal.
Put me on YouTube, Shadow Dot, so I can be on Shadow Gaming.
All right,
that would
bro.
be my life. That's my dream, dude.
Yeah, I'd love to do that, man.
Trust me, I'm not like anyone you've ever met, dude.
I'd love some tips, dude. I'm actually kind of bad at the game, so
I gave you one. Stay away from shotgunners when you don't have one.
keep the tips coming. I feel like I could really learn a lot.
You're welcome. We can change maps after this. After I beat you on this map, we can play a map that favors my playstyle too.
Which map would you say is the most balanced for all playstyles?
I'd say Dead Cliffs is more balanced. Burnouts, maybe.
I'd love to play Dead Cliffs. It's my favorite map. I don't think I've ever seen a shotgunner who does not ever push, really. It's interesting. Most of the time, shotgunners I face just run in a straight line, you know?
Yeah, those are what you call brain-dead shotgunners. Remember the part where I said I was educated? Remember that?
Ah, yeah, so your education allows you to not run in a straight line.
I learn things. I like to learn.
I mean, my headshot accuracy may be pretty good, but I wouldn't say I'm anywhere near like the level of like Panda or any of them.
Okay, well, anything in the 90s on a sniper, and I immediately assumed cheater, but I guess you're just built different. You and Myron, dude, you guys dropped 97% across thousands of kills because you're just built different. I guess. No one's ever heard of either of you. You know, you don't enter the tourneys. You know what's funny is the burden's on you to push me. Imagine how that is. Shotgunner worked that one out.
Yeah, you got a small lead, and then you go camp in the corner with your shotgun.
Small lead, I guess times 2 and a 2.5 times 2.5.
Yeah, that's some education right there, bro. I'm impressed with your arithmetic skills.
I'm actually educated, I'm smart, and I'm good at this game. All good. We get supers out of the way.
Yeah, fair enough. The double.
Well, you got to close the gap somehow.
Yep, that's true.
Shit isn't with gun skill.
Oh, not a 2.5 lead anymore. Maybe we'll eventually get to the situation where you have to push. Imagine that.
You know what's funny is the burden's on you to push me. Imagine how that is. Yeah.
Oh, nice peek shot.
How about that one?
Ooh, that was a good one too,
one?
man. Impressive. Ooh.
You're built different, bro.
Built
I swear.
different.
He's definitely no software on your end. Definitely. You're just better than Panda. You just don't compete, but you are definitely on their level.
All right, say what you want, bro. I said Panda's better than me, but apparently you disagree. I'll take your word for it, I guess. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate it.
It's called sarcasm. I 100% think you're a cheater. Oh my god. So lucky. My melee literally ghosted on you.
Yeah, excuses. Of course. Ooh, I didn't see you coming. Nice work.
Axe didn't help you out there? Unlucky.
Yeah, I guess not, bro.
You should turn them on.
I'll switch them on. I mean, I had them off a little bit there because, you know, you kind of...
I know, it's called toggling for a reason. Look up the definition.
Ah, see, there it is. 1 minute remains, bro. Gotta make some
nice
plays.
Toggle, dude. That's super impressive.
Uh-oh, the super. Last time the super didn't go so well.
Oh, cringe.
Cringe, man. I gotta crush my super in order to win, but I'm also aimbotting? How does that add up?
You beat me. I'll put that in quotes.
I respect it, bro.
I don't want your respect, but let's cue another map. How about Dead Cliffs?
Alright, dude. That's my favorite map. Let's do it. Okay, I might have pulled off that comeback to win our first game, but honestly, I wasn't expecting me and the Trash Talker to basically be an even matchup. I actually just looked him up while editing this, and it turns out these games were so close because the guy actually has a higher kill-death ratio than me. But that isn't entirely surprising considering that he clearly farms his stats and flexed on me earlier for quote-unquote extracting my elo. I'm guessing he wasn't very happy about losing because the trash talk just started flowing as we loaded into our second game.
I don't like you. I'm literally doing this because I think you're a f***ing bitch.
Ah,
And
I see.
yeah, I think you cheated the game too, but I mean, hey, you won't ever admit it. That's okay. What's that saying? When you cheat in life, you don't actually gain anything. You're just cheating yourself, I think. Is that the saying? That sounds right.
Yeah, I think Sun Tzu said that one.
Yeah, someone said it. Makes sense to me.
So it's a pretty famous quote. I mean, I learned it in school, so
Nice.
you kind of got me cornered here, so kudos.
Yep. Fire up the aimbot, dude. You alright?
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't teabag. I held myself back.
Yeah, you got the teabagging kind of worked out of your system during that Trials game we played, right?
Toggle, but okay.
Yeah. All the snipes are just toggle, yeah.
They probably are.
I knew you were gonna do that. Nice jump, dude. Falling a few points behind, just like last game. I guess I gotta turn it on or something,
Pop a
right?
super, right?
Oh yeah, pop a super, cause I can't
Okay,
I can't
but
use
I'll
my
be ready this
guns.
time, 'cause- Nah, I got complacent last game. I won't make that mistake again. Trust me on that.
You just full beast mode right now, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I take things very seriously. I'm an extremely competitive person. If you're gonna do something, do it well. Am I right? Imagine saying, "Oh, I play for fun." Yeah, well, guess what? I'm not one of those people. Okay? If I do something, I play to win. You don't like it? I don't give a. I'm not a fan of participation trophies.
It's clear that you're very serious about the game after you vigorously teabagged after that one, man.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna peak, bro? I haven't seen you in like 3 years.
Once again, we find ourselves in this situation where the burden's on you. Imagine how that is.
Ah, impressive.
Built different. Just better than everyone else.
Appreciate the kind words, man. Much love.
Yep.
Ah, yeah. I've forgotten the pro advice you gave me last game to,
Don't get close to a shotgunner. I'll give you that one as free advice.
Uh-oh, he saw the sniper. Can't peek anymore.
Gotta bait out the software.
The software can be baited? That's impressive.
I'm doing a pretty good job of it. Woo! I'll say the software almost got me
Oh,
there.
yeah, dude.
I peeked for 0.4 seconds, you know what I mean? But the software will get you if you peek for 0.5, so I beat it, you know? I had that little window where I beat it.
Yeah, that was really impressive, man. Nice job.
Oh, I guess you can go that way. Won't really help, but it's okay.
You're just gonna corner camp with a shotgun for the rest of the game, huh?
And you can put on a shotgun and come do something about it. Okay, free kill. That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
I got complacent, and see that's what happens right there.
Yep, just like last time.
Nah, I got complacent last game. I won't make that mistake again. Trust me on that. Oh my god.
The super double again.
Oh my god, literally your though.
Yeah, I'm pretty garbage.
I think so. That's why I keep saying it, but
All right, yeah, so you still have the deal where I can jump off the map and switch to a shotgun, right?
do whatever you want. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what you can do without a shotgun or with a shotgun. I would be curious to see. I don't have to worry about getting aimbotted, so that'd be cool.
Well,
Or are you gonna put on a chaperone so you can still aimbot? Is that?
yeah, see, that's the strategy
That's
right
the trade-off.
there. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Mm.
Yup.
Interesting.
Here it comes.
Definitely, bro. Not suspicious yet again, but it's okay. Unlucky, brother.
Nice shots.
Walls would have let you see where I was, but I guess you're not walling, just aimbotting. I just fell off the map. You're lucky. That's so fortunate for you.
Indeed it is.
Yeah, bro, totally. Feel different, bro. He's not cheating. He's definitely not cheating. How could he be cheating? He can't. He couldn't be. You're not, bro. I believe you. Trust me, I believe you. God, your YouTube channel. I cannot wait to report your cringy YouTube channel for cheating, because you do. But you won't admit it, because you're a...
So you have heard of my YouTube channel. Thought you said nobody knew who I was.
Like I said, the guy no one's ever heard of. I was like, oh, this kid has a Twitch channel. He has a YouTube channel. And guess what the bottom comment on your Steam was?
What was
this
it?
This kid cheats. Quit cheating. You're just built different though, remember?
Yeah, the Steam comments are just 100% valid way of telling if someone's cheating, right? You could look at those, bro, because I have like a whole wall. You know, I've got so many comments of people saying cheater on there.
Oh, the aimbot, it missed. That's super unlucky, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, you were moving too fast for it. It can only comprehend like a, you know, moderate movement speeds.
Yeah, for sure. I just can't get close because, you know, aimbotting, you have a sniper basically. Yeah, bro. Build different once again. Hold that f***ing L.
Yeah, good game, bro. I guess you got me on this one. We're 1-1.
How about another tourney map, since you're so keen on the tourney maps, yeah? I play with really, really good controller players, bro, and trust me, they're better. Both of them are better than you, and trust me, they do not snipe me like you snipe me. Yeah, you're not better than them.
How would you say that my sniping is different from theirs, if I may ask?
I mean, I slide a corner, maybe potentially while dodging, or I don't even peek, and then my head gets ripped off. And you're gonna claim it's just you're so talented. I'm gonna claim it's because you soft lock with software.
I see.
Yes, but anyhow, we can go to a new map.
All right, what do you say? Endless Veil?
Sure. I thought Shadow Gaming might, you know, be in the comp scene, but I guess not. Unfortunate.
No, I'm not really into tournaments and competitive stuff.
Not into competitive stuff. You know, has better percentages than Potato and Panda, but, you know, he's not into the competitive scene. Dude, everything you say checks out.
That really takes you off, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, stupidity does piss me off, dude. You know, you try to treat me like I'm an idiot, and that's okay. At the end of the day, like, I think you're full of shit, and you know, you just have to, we have to both accept that.
So I think it's safe to say that I've kind of been starting all the engagements at this point. But now that I've got a chaperone on, I can kind of just chill and wait for you to come to me.
Do whatever you want. It's a 1v1, right?
Yeah.
Like, the only person in control of what you do is you. Like, it's crazy how that works, you know?
Fair enough, bro. This game's going to end up being like 1-0 or something after I pop my super, right?
You know, I always like talk about the people that downvote a video. You're the type of guy I'd actually downvote, which is crazy. I'm like, who are these people that would downvote? You know what I mean? Like, you watch a video and then you just think you graze over the downvotes and you're like, who? Like, who's this bitter? Who's this salty? Like, who are these people that would legit downvote something, even if it's a positive video? But legitimately, your video would be something I would downvote. Crazy, dude. Like, I built this my dislike in my head for you so high that I would willingly go to your YouTube video just to downvote it.
Nice.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's almost madness, insanity.
Would you be surprised to learn that downvoting a video on YouTube actually counts as engagement and thus helps support the channel?
Oh, okay, then I guess I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess not. Big brain moves.
Definitely don't.
I admire you not jumping off. Play by the rules. Play fair.
Wish I could extend that same courtesy to you.
Yeah, I'm definitely not playing fair, right?
I still don't think so, but, you know. You'd say you are.
Would you have any evidence that I'm not playing fair by any chance?
It's crazy, man. This guy just says, hey, f it, I just got smoked. Doesn't matter. I still hit my shots.
Yeah, that's how it be.
Still f***ing different, man. I know, you're just better than all. You are the guy. Like, you're that guy. You remember that video? You're that guy, pal. That's you, man. Seriously.
Appreciate it, man.
Some people are not that guy, but you are.
Appreciate the kind words, man. Much love. You did a good move there. You ducked your head down. You looked at the ground. It made it harder for me to hit a headshot. It's actually a pro move. Yeah, I mean, seriously, dude, regardless of the outcome of our 1v1s, I would say you're definitely a very good player, so.
That means nothing. Your opinion is invalid. Your opinion is irrelevant to me. I do not care.
Just trying to give you a compliment, bro. Accept it.
I don't need it, though. That's the thing. No, I won't.
Oh, nice move. You almost got me out of my super. Small map. Maybe I'll get another kill.
He's running.
Yeah, I mean, as you would say, the burden has fallen to you to push.
Burden's on you to push me. So cringy. I have to avoid software, so my bad. Excuse me while I, don't get one shot by it.
I didn't even hit a single shot, not gonna lie.
I know, because I dodged it. That's how that works.
Ah, yeah, so you can just dodge the aimbot, right? That's how...
Yeah, I can. You can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish I knew that when I was playing the cheaters in Trials a few weeks ago, you know?
Oh, you probably weren't using it at the time. You probably got really salty, and then you decided to start using it.
Ah.
Or you're just like, oh, look, I have a YouTube channel. Now if I start cheating, I can actually get viewers. Are you trying, or are you just at the game? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I think I was kind of trying at the beginning, but I've kind of eased off a little bit on you because clearly you need it.
Or maybe you're just not hiding in toilet bowl like a baiting me into a chaperone, funnel.
It's interesting that it's very, very interesting that you say that, considering that last game you were literally camping in dark for all of like 10 minutes, waiting for me to push. Oh, dude, my chaperone hit you for 2 damage on that one.
I'm surprised. You probably feel robbed, don't you? That your sniper rifle didn't secure you that kill.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I understand.
All right, well, GG's on that one, man.
Yep, thanks for wasting enough of my time.
Oh my gosh, that guy was incredibly salty. Even though this guy said some pretty messed up stuff, please don't go message him or anything. He even sent me an apology after he watched my FOV video and realized that I just make helpful content here on YouTube. And also, real shocker, I know, but he admitted to being wrong about the cheater accusations. Since we're so close to 69,420 subscribers, please hit the subscribe button. Also, that helpful FOV video that the Trash Talker mentioned is on screen now, and it explains why I play 80 FOV and how that setting is incredibly beneficial for PvP. I recommend checking out that video next. Thanks for watching and have a good day.